It is 21:12. Welcome back to the channel of love for a chat. Welcome back for a chat. Let's put the cards away. It sounds extremely quiet because I've had, actually, I just need to check something. Mm. Maybe you can hear me better now. Okay, I had a funny feeling that my headphones was going to pick up the live, even though I've just turned them off. I'll check again in a moment. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It was 21:12. I was explaining that I'd had my headphones in, which were still connected. And I was listening to Cardi B and Bruno Mars, Please Me. And it sounds extremely quiet now that they are out of my ears. Anyway, that's cool. We're still on iPhone's circuit. If the volume goes off, please let me know, because it means my headphones have connected. It's a strong chance both headphones have connected, because one's down there charging and the other one's over there. That one ran out of juice. Look, let's put these cards away, but I feel like I want music playing. Anyway. I don't know what cards we're going to play with. I feel like we should play with love. Like, let's have some, love messages. Something different. Hi Christine, hello beautiful, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. This is my second appearance today. Can you hear me alright, Christine? Because my headphones, I think when I started off my headphones connected when I went live. And so if you could just let me know, that would be appreciated, otherwise I'm just going to carry on talking anyway. I can check at regular intervals to make sure we haven't switched over, but yes, I can hear you just fine. Thank you, my darling. Okay, if that changes, then be sure to let me know, and I'll deal with the issue somehow. Right, let's put these cards away. Yeah, let's start with those. I had a vision of just pulling one of these cards and seeing who are we talking to, who are we talking about. A change of direction. Okay, so that's interesting, seeing as I said if that changed, let me know. A change of direction. Well, that came out in the first portion of today's visitings. True love. Change of direction towards true love. I said give me something different. We are through the veil of illusion. That's actually the card I saw coming out. What was we going to talk about? Through the veil of illusion. Who are we talking to? Well, are we none the wiser? I want some coffee. The Lover's Oracle, the Energy Oracle cards, the Romance Angels, the Enchanted Map, okay, and Mermaids and Dolphins. They've fallen over. Let me pick them up. There's our selection. Okay, let's get pulling. Let's get pulling. Let's get pulling. I know you like it, do it just how you like it tonight. And after that, let's do it one more time. Now I ain't one for begging, but now you've got me begging. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. Okay, now what was interesting, this change in direction here, I said, is it going towards true love? Okay, because it could also be going away from true love. We've got happy family in reverse. It is card number 4, which always takes me to the divine masculine's energy. So I'll say that things maybe aren't too good where you are. You can now see through the illusion. What was coming through in between my sessions, okay, between, I think it's about 3 hours ago, I was on live, was about sifting through the contrast. So we're here to kind of sift through it all and decide, well, yeah, I like that, that feels good. I don't like that, that doesn't feel good. And to take from it, for our enjoyment, what feels good. So, contrast, if you're in an unhappy, sad family situation and you get to witness the contrast, which is a happy, fulfilled, loving family, then that's a rocket of desire that you sent out there. Okay, it's like, okay, that's what I want. So you're knowing that you're not wanting what you're experiencing. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's why we're here. To sift through what it is that we desire. What does it for us? And then obviously to put ourselves onto the path of enjoyment, because we're here to enjoy this life. Well, that's what's meant to be going on. So we have a change in direction, Destiny card, 2 of Cups. I still feel like you're going towards 2 of Cups because I think the happy family upright would suggest that a happy family is present. But let's have a look at this 4. I was going to call it the 4 of Cups. That's when you're not satisfied at all. You're bored, discontented, and card number 10 here is Storm Warning. Okay, well, let's go. I wanted something different. I didn't want, like, to be honest with you, it's like, let's not have a story for the masculines, yeah? Like, I'm good to go on, like, a story on abundance or any other area rather than this misery. Anyway, let's have a look because there's a change of direction. So closeness, fun and caring. In reverse. When the happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for here, so let your intuition be your guide. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self-honouring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. Okay, let's get another card here. Walking away in reverse. Card number 27. Letting go, moving on. This card reverse signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some present situation or location. There may be a job or a relationship that no longer resonates with you. Yet out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to ignore their intuition and even dishonour their genuine feelings. This is a time of honest investigation. Consider all the factors in the present situation. Perhaps the timing isn't quite right, and there may be some purpose in staying a little while longer. Don't deceive yourself about your motivations, however. Fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interests. Instincts, I was going to say. You also may be stuck in a long-term personal habit or unhealthy pattern. Be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of any thought or behaviour that no longer honours you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you always move toward greater happiness. Okay, the affirmation. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. Okay, let's have a look. The Lover's Oracle. True love, oh baby. This just flew out and landed on my lap. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. My chest feels really tight. So when I came on, I said the time was 2112, 2112. And we have the, my mind went to the World card, which is card number 21. And there it is at the bottom of the deck. Deep in your heart, I said, like, my heart feels, it just, the area feels constricted. It feels, I was going to say, it feels like my heart just wants to burst. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. We're feeling our way now. Oh, feeling is healing. Just come through. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Change of direction. True love. Healing. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You are through the veil of illusion. Forecasting. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. But there is this natural change of direction here. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. There's a picture for that. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And in playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. The energy is coming through there, like, I want to give the masculine space. I don't want to keep tapping into that energy. But I still want to be able to do what I do with the messages that come through. So, playfulness. I love these messages. That's good then. Right. Let's carry on. We shall carry on regardless. I can clear these cards away. hymn time. Okay, not just for Sunday services. But what was yesterday? I vow to thee, my country. What was coming through? The song is "Let There Be Love," I believe. Let there be love shed among us. Let there be love in our eyes. May now your love reach this nation. Cause us, O Lord, to arise. It's this part that I was singing. Give us a fresh understanding of brotherly love that is real. Let there be love. Ooh, my glasses just went down the netting. Shed among us. Let there be love. Okay, the Romance Angels. We shall clear our throat for love. Okay, let's have a look at the Romance Angels. Christine, are we still okay with like the volume topic? Can you still hear me? Well, let me tell you, it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We were told that. We've been told that many times. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. True love. That's what I just opened up to. A wedding. True love. You deserve love. Worth waiting for. Your soulmate relationship requires patience as there are many factors involved. Your soulmate's free will choices are beyond your or the angel's control, as is the readiness of both of you for true love. This card comes to you as a reminder that this relationship is worth waiting for. Divine timing is a universal law that is always in operation. It is the flow of everything, and if we try to impose our human will and force things to happen, we become out of sync with nature and experience blockages. Similarly, if we fret, when will I meet my soulmate, we put worry energy out into the universe. The Romance Angels have heard and answered your prayers for a soulmate, and they're working behind the scenes to bring this to you. Your role is to listen to and follow your intuition, even if it seems unrelated to your desire. Your intuition is like a guide dog, leading you along the path of answered prayers. Follow your intuition and trust in the timing of this relationship. Yes, I can still hear you. Fantastic. Okay. The Enchanted Map. I feel like reading like from a book tonight. I'm not sure what type of book. I was taken into like a storybook. A bit of a Roald Dahl maybe. You know the signs will still come through. The Enchanted Map. Wish him well in reverse. Wish him well. 48. Commitment opened up to and unexpected visitors. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. This is not the time to force anything to happen in your life, especially whatever seems to be eluding you. You can't demand that the universe provide you with what you want. Unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession. Step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want. Ask instead for what you need. Only the unseen knows how to align desire, inspiration, and its manifest form. As the coin disappears into the mystery of the dark pool at the bottom of the well, have faith. Don't engage in wishful thinking. You must co-create with spirit, not make demands. You may yet get what you want. Never forget that life is filled with choices. Make a wish, but be open to the enchanted way in which spirit fulfills your desire. Stormfields, card number 9. These cards were all in reverse. They were, because I've turned that card round and these were underneath it. So Stormfields in reverse. I'll hold it up in reverse. Well, let me show you what this image looks like upside down. Stormfields in reverse. This too shall pass. Okay, that sounds familiar from earlier on's reading. Now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. These messages are for the Divine Feminine. You don't need to force anything. There's a card that I wrote out. The reason I know this is one of them cards that I wrote recently. It hasn't come up in a reading like publicly for the collective, but it's come up many times for me, and it says, I can spiritually see what's happening, but I'm not allowed to intervene. And if you intervene, then you're going to get into the way. You're going to change the course of what was occurring. You don't need to do anything, Divine Feminine, apart from have faith, have patience. No true love is worth waiting for. Of course it is. And know that the Divine knows what you desire. Just leave it. Let it be. And so now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass, and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. And then, I was just about to put that away. And then we've got card number 21. Like I said, these cards were in reverse. That's okay, because 12, 21, 21, 12. You know what I'm saying. If you watched at the beginning. 21. But it is in reverse, so I'm going to, well, it isn't now, but it was, come into life. Okay, field of dreams. Your thoughts, feelings and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. Are your dreams your own, or are they really someone else's? Have you chased money, possessions or prestige? Have you placed security above fulfillment? Has approval seeking played a major role in your motivation to succeed? I said, who is this message for? Because I'd like to know who we're talking to. All concerned, all involved. Because messages are, some I feel are for the feminine and some I feel are for the masculine. Has approval seeking played a major role in your motivation to succeed? This is the time for you to assess the validity of your dreams, your talents, and your willingness to be a channel for inspiration and creativity. Don't be afraid to enter the field of dreams, for you can always clear the ground for new and better things to grow. Nature has a way of self-correcting if you're willing to act with authenticity. The power to create is inside you. Wow. After having, I'm picking like the skin around my nails. I'm waiting for my nails to grow. It's worth waiting for. And then I can give them a bit of a nail polish. Anyway, hi Bond. Hi Lucy and channel peeps. Just tuned in from Canada. Just keep smiling. Just keep smiling. Okay. I've got more cards here. Magical mermaids and dolphins. Okay. Treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Feminine's open up. So, oh, wow. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. Treasure chest. Your prayers for financial support have been heard, and assistance is here for you now. It comes in wonderfully unexpected ways. Remain in a state of gratitude that says that the money is already here, even if there's no visible evidence of it yet. When you feel grateful before the demonstration of supply occurs, it reveals your faith, and your faith is the energy that draws riches to you without delay. Affirm frequently, thank you for all of the support, supply, abundance and money that you bring to me. I am grateful for these riches, which I use in divine ways to bring blessings to the earth. You are the treasure, Divine Feminine. We saw the unexpected visitors. Well, I did when I flicked through that book. And there's a unexpected. Your prayers for financial support have been heard, and assistance is here for you now. It comes in wonderfully unexpected ways. Assistance is here for you now. Your supply may show up in the form of money, or it may come as new opportunities, brilliant ideas, or gifts from others. Bless and honour heaven's gifts, however they come to you. Your gratitude ensures continual overflowing abundance in your life. And that was the message earlier. Gratitude. Thankful. Okay. I don't really like having dry skin at the side of my nails. I don't really like picking it either though. Doesn't make it any better, does it? Listen to me even a little letter to myself. Can you hear me? Okay. I was going to get a book. We're going to have a look in the book. What should we go for? Would someone like to choose a colour? Okay. Blue, burgundy, violet, yellow, turquoise, orange, lilac, purple, pink. There's your colour choices. Choose one, please. Thank you. I don't know if that is pink, but I can still hear you. Hey, original purple, darling. The Twits. Well, they were the colours. That's what but I chose this as purple because I said I've already had violet. Anyway, that's the colour. Page number, anybody? Anybody want to give me a page number? Win, win, win. Lucky, lucky, love all. Roll up, roll up. What's your lucky number? You have to choose up to 87. Roll up. 33. 36. Okay. 33. Original's choice. 33. Let's see what it's got to say. Mr. Twit gets a horrid shock. I'm not shitting you, look. 33. What's going on in the picture, though? Jeez, I don't know. I'm sure it'll explain more. I'm stopping where it says he looked up, because that's what's going on there. Look, he looked up. Okay. Mr. Twit, who thought he had seen his ugly wife for the last time. Sorry, I don't mean to giggle, but come on. Mr. Twit, who thought he had seen his ugly wife for the last time, was sitting in the garden celebrating with a mug of beer. A mug of beer. That's a mug of beer. Mine's coffee. He's concealing the beer in a coffee cup. Silently, Mrs. Twit came floating down. When she was about the height of the house, above Mr. Twit, she suddenly called out at the top of her voice, "Here I come, you grisly old grunion, you rotten old turnip, you filthy old frumpet." Mr. Twit jumped as though he'd been stung by a giant wasp. Very interesting. I don't know about you guys, but wasps always have the association of karmic energy. He dropped his beer. He looked up. I knocked a whole mug of coffee over at work today. I put it on the little ledge so it'd keep warm with the heater, but then put my foot on the ledge, knocked the whole coffee everywhere. I had to go and clean it all up. It's like on my hands and knees. That's just, it says that he dropped his beer. He looked up. I don't know, let's go to page 36. Bond. Let's see. Where's 36? Got no page numbers. Oh, that's it though. 36 and 37. The house, the tree, and the monkey cage. I know you can't see what number it is, but look, if that's 34, that's 35, that would be 36. In agreement? In agreement. I want a monkey. I've got myself a monkey. Get up, get up, get up, get up. My monkey's on top of the tree. Let's make love tonight. The house, the tree, and the monkey cage. But that's enough of that. I agree. We can't go on forever watching these two disgusting people doing disgusting things to each other. Seriously, this is like what I said when I come on. I don't want to tap into that energy. I'd like to focus, think, ponder on other things. Now here is a picture of Mr. and Mrs. Twit's house and garden. Some house, it looks like a prison and not a window anywhere. And that's where we stop. I know, you used the monkey face emoji. I saw that. But I just thought you was on about Marvin up there. Do you want another colour book? Do you want to carry on? Oh, come on. Let's not talk about how these disgusting characters, people, act. But that's enough of that. We can't go on forever watching these two disgusting people doing disgusting things to each other. We must get ahead with the story. We'll leave them in their prison. Let's get on with the story. Thank you. Pink. It's okay, but yeah, that's fine. It's just one of the books. It's an autobiography of Roald Dahl, I believe. Going Solo is the pink book. Comes in though, doesn't it? Going Solo. That's why all this energy of focusing on your own personal development, especially on like the law of attraction, manifesting, abundance. That's why it's just been lovely to reread. Asking It Is Given. So yeah. Pink book. I don't think it is pink, but I think it's faded over time, like the colouring. But pink. Going Solo. Page number? I'll tell you what page we've got up until. Ooh. Well, I straight away, yeah. It goes up. Oh, that's nice. It goes up to page 210. But I was taken to 207 because I used to live at number 207. But we read this page whilst... hi, Gal Gal. I agree, Lucy. We have no time for wonky donkeys. Not really. It's not what we stand for. It's not what we're advocates for. And no matter how much you love somebody, there is a point where it's like, I can't really be involved in that kind of stuff. I'm here, like, as an advocate for love. And, yeah. Yes, I thought you said your abundance. Yes, abundance. May we all meet up soon. Channel peeps. Yeah, that's definitely something that's on the agenda. Powerful. Powerful collective of souls, spirits, is present here. Said the lamb to the shepherd's boy. Do you see what I see? Is that song? To the shepherd boy. I didn't even know that's what the words were. Said the lamb to the shepherd boy. Hello, baby girl. Hey, honey. Hey, baby. Come say hi. Say hi. I've been telling them about you. Crying all day for love, for attention, for affection. It's a baby. It's a baby. You're going to go to Daddy? Okay. Oh, sorry. Christine, you chose pink, darling. Of course you did. What colour did you chose the first one? That's right. Sorry, but I'm so sorry. Christine, pink. Page number? Or anybody page number. Just shout me some page number. I'm going to read 207, aren't I? Right. Let's read this message. My train did not reach London until nightfall. At Euston Station, I shouldered my belongings and trudged through the blacked-out, bomb-shattered streets, heading for the West End. When I got to Leicester Square, I somehow managed to find in the darkness a small, seedy hotel. I went in and asked the manageress if I could use the telephone. An RAF uniform with wings on the jacket was a great passport to have in England in 1941. The Battle of Britain had been won by the fighters, and now the bombers were beginning seriously to attack Germany. The manageress looked at my wings and said that of course I could use her telephone. With the London telephone directory in my hands, I had a bright idea. I looked up the name of my ancient half-sister, who I knew was married to a biochemist called Professor A.A. Miles, the goat's tobacco man in Boy. They lived in London. I found their number and rang it. The ancient half-sister answered the phone, and I told her it was me. When the squeals of surprise had died down, I asked her where my mother and my sisters were. They were in Buckinghamshire, she told me. She would telephone my mother at once to give her the amazing news. Don't do that, I said. Just give me the number. I'll call her myself. The half-sister gave me the number, and I wrote it down. She also told me she could give me a bed for the night, and I wrote down her address in Hampstead. Try to get a taxi, she said. If you don't have any money, we can pay for it when you arrive. I said I would do that. Then I rang my mother. Hello, I said. Is that you, Mama? She knew my voice at once. There was a brief silence on the line as she struggled to get control of her emotions. I had been away for 3 years, and we had not spoken in that time. Wow. Are you going for 33 this time, Christine? Okay. I'm going to choose 33 first. Oh, Gaga, 33. Seems to be a popular number. Original? Was it 33 that you chose originally? Okay. Originally chose 33. Let's do it. We're going with 33 first because, not because yours is not relevant, Bond, but because Christine chose this colour. 33. And Gal Gal is just a mind reader. You're all mind readers, aren't you? Christ consciousness. Number 33. Where are we going to? 33. I went to 76. 33. Oh, it's pictures. Government house. Oh, I can't read these. Yes, Salam. Haircut in Salam. Sundowner at Shower House. You got some pictures. Simba, it says. That's what you've got. Pictures. Then we go to 12. Bond. See what it says about this. Can you see? Is at sea in a rowing boat. Always dresses for dinner. And by that I mean white shirt, black tie, dinner jacket, black trousers, and black patent leather shoes. The full regalia, and to hell with the climate. That took me to the vision I had of the masculines like preparing for meeting their divine feminines. Not for the first time, but it's the confirmation. I've had the vision of the it's like the ballroom, and all the feminines are waiting for the doors to be open. The masculines are all standing there in a line, and I'm walking up and down. The masculines just reassurance, you know, telling them how great they look, straightening, you know, their little ties and all that. So some had musical instruments, flowers, gifts, and but it's the anticipation of whether or not the feminines, you know, you're all right in who your divine masculine is, but it's the ball. And these guys sound like they're in like dinner suits. But they is at sea. He is at sea in a rowing boat. I lay still on my bunk with my eyes half open. Below me, UN Savary was getting dressed. There wasn't room in the cabin for two of us to change our clothes simultaneously, so we took it in turns to go first. It was his turn to dress first tonight. He had tied his bow tie, and now he was putting on his black dinner jacket. I was watching him rather dreamily, through half-closed eyes, and I saw him reach into his sponge bag and take out a small carton. He stationed himself in front of the wash basin, in front of the wasp, no wasps, wash basin, mirror, took off the lid of the carton and dipped his fingers into it. The fingers came out with a pinch of white powder of crystals, and this stuff he proceeded to sprinkle very carefully over the shoulders of his dinner jacket. Then he replaced the lid on the carton and put it back in the sponge bag. Suddenly, I was fully alert. What on earth was the man up to? I didn't want him to know I'd seen, so I closed my eyes and pretended to be asleep. This is a rum business, I thought. Why in the world would UN Savary want to sprinkle white stuff onto the shoulders of his dinner jacket? And what was it anyway? Could it be some subtle perfume or a magic aphrodisiac? I waited until he left the cabin, then feeling only slightly guilty, I hopped down from my bunk and opened his sponge bag. Epsom salts, it said on the little carton, and Epsom salts it was. Now what good could Epsom salts possibly do him sprinkled on his shoulders? I had always thought of him as a queer fish, a man with secrets, though I hadn't discovered what they were. Under his bunk he kept a tin trunk and a black leather case. There was nothing odd about the tin trunk, but the case puzzled me. This is interesting, because I said that some will have musical instruments, the masculines. It was roughly the size of a violin case, but the lid didn't budge as the lid of a violin case does, and it wasn't tapered. It was simply a 3-foot-long rectangular leather box with two very strong brass locks on it. That was good. Do you want another book? Another colour? Do you remember the colours I called out? Yes, you can. You can recall them. Your subconscious remembers. Do you want one more? Green. Go, what about turquoise? I didn't say green. That's right, I haven't said green. I said blue, then I said turquoise. Should we go with turquoise? Pink! The Witches. I love The Witches. Okay. I need page numbers. Let me guess. 33? Sure. There's no other green ones in there. There's blue. Oh, we've got a spider. Hold on. Hello, Mr. Spider. Oh, don't run away from me. Oh, he's gone down. Come here. I'm not going to hurt you. Oh, he's like quick. Oh, no, he feels trapped. I don't want you to feel trapped, so Okay. I'll leave him. Number 2. 20. Oh, we're on the 22s now. Okay, okay. We can do 22. Can we do 33 as well? Just out of curiosity. So we go with 2 first. No, we go with 22 first. And then blue 21. Christine, we could do that after. Bond. Pink bubble bath and Epsom salts. 10. Okay, page number 10. Well, we're going with Gal Gal first, because it's Gal Gal's choosing. With a little help from her friend. Turquoise. Green, blue. Depends. However you want to see it. So we go 22 first, then we're following the 2s and we're going to number 2. And then 33. And then we're going to jump over to Matilda. From the Witches to Matilda. And we're going to go to... oh no, we've got to do page 10 in here. Because it's pink, isn't it? Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry. It's all good. 22. A witch you would be smelling absolutely disgusting. I'm not trying to go over to the other pages, so it starts with a witch you would be smelling absolutely disgusting. What would I be smelling of? I asked. Dog's droppings, my grandmother said. I reeled. I was stunned. Dog's droppings? I cried. I am not smelling of dog's droppings. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. What's more, my grandmother said, speaking with a touch of relish, to a witch you'll be smelling of fresh dog's droppings. That simply is not true, I cried. I know I am not smelling of dog's droppings, stale or fresh. There's no point in arguing about it, my grandmother said. It's a fact of life. I was outraged. I simply couldn't bring myself to believe what my grandmother was telling me. So if you see a woman holding her nose as she passes you in the street, she went on, that woman could easily be a witch. I decided to change the subject. Tell me what else to look for in a witch, I said. The eyes, my grandmother said. Look carefully at the eyes, because the eyes of a real witch are different from yours and mine. Look in the middle of each eye, where there is normally a little black dot. If she is a witch, the black dot will keep changing colour, and you will see fire, and you will see ice dancing right in the very centre of the coloured dot. It will send shivers running all over your skin. My grandmother leaned back in her chair and sucked away contentedly at her foul black cigar. I we're going to page 2. Hold on, just going to mark 10, although we've got a 33 first. 2. A real witch gets the same pleasure from squelching a child as you get from eating a plateful of strawberries and thick cream. She reckons on doing away with 1 child a week. Anything less than that, and she becomes grumpy. 1 child a week is 52 a year. Squish them and squiggle them and make them disappear. That is the motto of all witches. Very carefully a victim is chosen. Then the witch stalks the wretched child like a hunter stalking a little bird in the forest. She treads softly, she moves quietly, she gets closer and closer, and then at last, when everything is ready, swished, and she swoops. Sparks fly, flames leak, flames leap, oil burns, rats howl, skin shrivels, and the child disappears. And you've got a picture. Now, that child that disappears, I'm taken to like that playful energy, that playfulness that come through from the romance angels. Laughter is the best. Oh no, I think it was the Lover's Oracle. This is like when somebody like kills the child within you. Your playfulness, your laughter, your spirit, your soul. Where are we going to now? 33. Up excitement. Up excitement and enthusiasm, and to give orders. The Grand High Witch travels from country to country, attending these annual meetings. Where do they have these meetings, Grandmama? There are all sorts of rumours, my grandmother answered. I have heard it said that they just book into a hotel, like any other group of women who are holding a meeting. I have also heard it said that some very peculiar things go on in the hotels they stay in. It is rumoured that the beds are never slept in, that there are burn marks on the bedroom carpets, that toads are discovered in the bathtubs, and that down in the kitchen the cook once found a baby crocodile swimming in his saucepan of soup. Ten. Then I'm moving over to another book. Matilda, that's right. 10. Time. It starts with the word time. And she was playing with her little sister on the lawn. Their mother, who was baking bread in the kitchen, came outside for a breath of air. Where's Ranjit? She asked. She went away with the tall lady, the little sister said. What tall lady? The mother said. The tall lady in white gloves, the little sister said. She took Ranjit by the hand and led her away. No one, my grandmother said, ever saw Ranjit again. Didn't they search for her? I asked. They searched for miles around. Everyone in the town helped, but they never found her. What happened to the other 4 children? I asked. They vanished, just as Ranjit did. How, Grandmama? How did they vanish? In every case, a strange lady was seen outside the house just before it happened. But how did they vanish? I asked. The second one was very peculiar, my grandmother said. There was a family called Christiansen. There was a family called Christiansen. They lived up on Holmenkollen, and they had an old oil painting in the living room, which they were very proud of. The painting showed some ducks in the yard outside a farmhouse. There were no people in the painting, just a flock of ducks on a grassy farmyard and the farmhouse in the background. It was a large painting and rather pretty. Well, one day, and that's where we stop. One day, this is the last book I'm reading now. Matilda was actually your favourite movie when I was a little one. Yes. I did go to see Matilda in London, actually, on stage. So-called West End, yeah, the West End. That was mentioned, wasn't it? It was good. Matilda was good. Very good play. Well, I've seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I saw that Times Square, New York. I saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah. I think I preferred my production I'd done at school when I was like 11. I was the narrator, but it was okay. But and then Wicked, I saw that in London. The Wizard of Oz. That's good. That's a good story about her, the Wicked Witch, and why she is so green. Okay, and yeah. What else was in School of Rock? That was awesome. That was an awesome to see on stage. It's the kids. The kids just made it. Well, they make the film, don't they? But yeah, so talented. That's that then. So we're going to the Blue Book and we're going to page 21. Is this correct? Christine? Blue 21. With her eyes glued to the American soap opera on the screen. She was a large woman whose hair was dyed platinum blonde, except where you could see the mousy brown bits growing out from the roots. She wore heavy makeup and she had one of those unfortunate bulging figures where the flesh appears to be strapped in all around the body to prevent it from falling out. It's like all you could see with the picture there. It feels like someone like describing somebody and like the dad's looking. It's like, it's so rude. That's that then. And we're done. I'm done. I'm done with reading from here anyway. From like these books. Interesting. Okay. So how should we finish? What's the time? 22:14. Or should I say 22:14? Otherwise you say 22:14, wouldn't you? I think I can say 22:14 if I want to. Well-being cards. We're finished with a postcard from Spirit. To feel better is the root of every desire. For us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. To feel better is the root of every desire. For us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. If you had only one goal, and that was to feel good, you would live successfully and happily, and in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. So if you had only one goal, and that was to feel good, you would live successfully and happily, and in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. That's such a good message. Okay. Let's finish with postcard from Spirit. Jeez, look at this table. It's just like piled up with all books and cards and boxes and I am fulfilled. Beautiful bond. Beautiful bond with love. It's playing an instrument here. The train's quite loud, isn't it? Sounds like I've got the window open. Dearest Stu, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, And your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. It's in the box there. Trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories. Isn't this exactly what we've been doing? I do love it when we know we're on course, we're on track. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Amazing. I love bringing these messages forth. Gal Gal, if I could read your mind, what a tale my thoughts would tell, like an old-time movie, dreams from a wishing well. Oh, holy night. Are they lyrics to a song? I thought you was actually talking to me. If I could read your mind, Lucy, oh, what a tale my thoughts would tell. Just so nice. Such nice messages. Okay. Until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. It'll be early-ish. I have no plans for tomorrow. The plan will be revealed when it's time. Cheers, that's my last coffee for the evening. No, I think I'll have one more. I love coffee. Okay. Guys, see you tomorrow? Well, maybe you guys might still be like tucked up in bed, but you may wake to a message waiting for you. Jim who? How do I pronounce that? Croce Time in a Bottle, a song from the 70s. Oh, interesting. Time in a Bottle. Is that the name of the song? Right, I'm going to go. Take care. Much love.